is from LRA. It's LRA document. Yeah.
So they are presenting documents
So you Master Kwan,
Yeah.
it's not a report. You are going to print something from the system and give them. You will give me an explanation. You give us an explanation of what you have done. We ask you a clear question. Records of tax obligation, including records of corporate social contribution. They just give you a printout. So why you explain this report?
But then the dog, if you're trying to reconcile.
And now you should be able to present this as a supporting document based on your explanation. Because let me say this to you. We live in a country where everyone believes that when concessions are passed and they are not monitored, the community do not reap the benefit of the concessions. And you say you will provide jobs, you say you will provide social services, they should give you tax exemptions, all the opportunities are provided for you. And if you go out there and still be like branding people, you still don't make it, the branding comes back on lawmakers. So because of that, we feel strongly that it is necessary to do these compliance reviews to help us to understand where you fall short and how these hearings. It's not only because we want to have it, we want to have it because we want to see the people in Gomonjiri, the people in Sino reaping the benefit of their resources. And if you can come here without presenting some of these documents, I think you need to give up for the reason why you're not giving us that time.
Yeah.
Mr. Riches.
Honorable Chairman and honorable lawmakers, I'd like to just give some contrast and a bit of history so I can put the situation into some context. I believe everyone's aware that I'm fairly new to Hummingbird Resources Liberia. I joined the company in December after the parent company, Hummingbird PLC, got into finance when it was joined Hummingbird Resources Liberia, when it was also in distress. And I invested my own money to rehabilitate the financial situation of Hummingbird Liberia. And that occurred in kind of December of last year. In May of this year, March of this year, I met with the Minister of Mines and Energy. And as a result of that meeting, he guided and advised us that you need to speak to all the stakeholders in the government, all the stakeholders to the Mineral Development Agreement, and speak to specifically the host communities, of which we have 4 of them in our Mineral Development Agreement. And we did that, and we hosted a meeting with all of our communities, host communities. And I illustrated, first of all, why I was here. I've been hired by the company to build a mine. I'm not hired here to continually put the exploration project down the field. I've built 4 mines in my career, 3 of them in West Africa, and I'm here to build a mine. I'm also, I've been in this market, I've been in the capital markets for over 25 years, and I can raise the money to build this project. This project has a feasibility study done on it in 2022. The capital required to build this project is extensive, to the point where I would say it may even be strategic to the country. It's $450 million to build the Dugbe Gold Project, but it will have a generational size mine life, and it will, yes, it will produce many jobs, many secondary jobs, many tertiary jobs, and livelihood and welfare that probably expands hundreds of thousands of people in the country. I was brought here to advance the project and build a mine, and that's why I'm here. What I said to Honorable Minister Pei was simple. I said, I'm new. I need time. I need
Observation.
time. Sorry.
Presiding observation. Presiding, I've observed that the distinguished gentleman or witness is a step ahead of what we want.
I'll just give some points. The library.
We were trying to establish documents for our president that will guide us as he explains. So we haven't got those documents, and he's explaining. So I observe that he's like running.
You are right. So, Mr. Richards, I sat by, tried to listen. I felt you're leading us to why the document has to do with social corporate responsibility is not before us. But that will help us to carry on the hearing. Then you can explain all of the other stories. What we want here that we requested for was very clear. We said we want you to present a copy of your tax obligation. We are here claiming that there's budget shortfall consistently because we rely on the taxes. 2, we are asking for your social contribution to the different communities that are outlined in a concession. The fact that the concession was passed and signed, automatically it gave you certain obligations. It is that updated payment we want from you. We want for you to be very clear. Yes, I've paid up to 2025 January. Then you gave us that document. We'll say, okay. That's the essence of this compliance. Whether if they were in distress, financial distress, the person in Beaumont, don't understand why you call financial distress. Say we don't pay our money. That's why people want to know whether you pay the social contribution you have done or you have not. If you are in default, you tell us. You want to know, or you need time to go and come up with the clear report we're asking you for. All of these things are available to you because you are our partner and we want you to succeed as we want our community to succeed too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President,
My own country, they're trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar, man.
the copy of the concession I was given can be attested that it is 100% concession. The concession, according to the back page, it was approved by the legislature on March 26, 2019, and was published into handbill on April 10, 2019. You are facing section and read the last page, section 5, which is the addendum. It says this act shall take effect immediately upon the publication into handbill. Mr. President, we were clear in our communication to Hamid Bread. We wanted to know their obligation. It is for fact everyone knows that Hamid Bread has not been operating, but that does not negate the fact that he has obligation. If you were to read the same concession agreement at page 44, that call for community resources, and you were to read section 8.2, it spell out obligation by the management of Hamid Bread to several communities. Sando supposed to receive 100,000, Grand Crew 100,000, Georgie 50,000, Muriel County 50,000. So in a clear term, can the management of Hamid Bread tell this body whether she has been living up to this agreement?
So, Mr. Brian, Richards or Brian?
Richards. Brett is my first name.
Oh, Richards.
Richards is my second name.
Our question, I think you understood our question well.
Yeah, I understand the question.
It's not about more explanation. We want the document to speak for itself.
Understood.
There's a concession before us that was published April 19. As of now, they are yearly payments. Our question to you, are you in good standing on this? If you are in good standing, we need a copy of all of your payment records.
And no, we are not in good standing. The meeting I held with the community back in March.
My own country, they're trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar, man. My own country, they're trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar, man. My own country, they're trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar, man. My own country, they're trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar, man. My own country, they're trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar, man. My own country.
I told the community we were not standing and made a commitment to the community that we would start immediately making payments as long as they have a governance structure in place to receive those payments. I'm still waiting for that, but I said I would continue to make payments throughout the remainder of this year and that we would be fully compliant with our mineral development agreement by the end of 2025. I said I needed time. First payment.
So, Mr. CEO, regarding, can I come here a little bit?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Richie, you said you met with the community. Normally, our own public financial management authority will do an assessment. Maybe you have informed them, okay, we owe 3.4, and then we are going to pay, like, with the course of the budget year, there may be supplemental, there may be recap of the budget. You can make that projection. So you pay the government and government remit it together. So if you tell me, oh, you met with the committee that you have a leadership structure, it means you are not saying the truth to this committee. I don't know if you will put you on a oath. So I want you to know that you are on record. That you cannot pay this to the community. You can pay this.
I think you understood our question well.
Yeah, I understand the question.
It's not about more explanation. We want the document to speak for itself.
Understood.
There's a concession before us that was published April 19. As of now, there are yearly payments. Our question to you, are you in good standing on this? If you are in good standing, we need a copy of all of your payment records.
And no, we are not in good standing. The meeting I held with the community back in March, April, I told the community we were not in good standing and made a commitment to the community that we would start immediately making payments as long as they have a governance structure in place to receive those payments. I'm still waiting for that, but I said I would continue to make payments throughout the remainder of this year and that we would be fully compliant with our mineral development agreement by the end of 2025. I said I needed time. First payment.
So, Mr. CEO, regarding, can I come here a little bit?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Richie, you said you met with the community. Normally, our own public financial management authority will do an assessment. Maybe you have informed them, okay, we owe 3.4, and then we are going to pay, like, with the course of the budget year, there may be supplemental, there may be recap of the budget. You can make that projection. So you pay the government and government remit it together. So if you tell me, oh, you met with a committee that you have a leadership structure, it means you are not saying the truth to this committee. I don't know if you will put you on a oath. So I want you to know that you are on record. That you cannot pay this to the community. You can pay this to the government. And Mr. Presiding, let me just use this opportunity that given to me to just make this point. Sometimes some of the issues that feed our imaginations about this MDA and that of concessions are given,
the issues that have to do with the social
and made a commitment to the community that we would start immediately making payments as long as they have a governance structure in place to receive those payments. I'm still waiting for that, but I said I would continue to make payments throughout the remainder of this year, and that we would be fully compliant with our mineral development agreement by the end of 2025. I said I needed time. First payment.
So, Mr. CEO, regarding, can I come here a little bit?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Richie, you said you met with the community. Normally, our own public financial management authority will do an assessment. Maybe you have informed them, okay, we go 3.4, and then we are going to pay, like with the course of the budget year, there may be supplemental, there may be recap of the budget. You can make that projection. So you pay the government, and government will make it together. So if you tell me, oh, you met with the community that you have a leadership structure, it means you are not saying the truth to this committee. I don't know if you will put you on a oath. So I want you to know that you are on record. That you cannot pay this.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Liberians, this is an official response to President Bouakar's arrogance, insensitivity, insults, and his unacceptable disregard for the Liberian people, who converge under the rain in their tens of thousands to demand action for the collective good of the Liberian state. Despite relentless attacks on your civil liberties, threats of police brutality, intimidation by state security agencies, the paid propaganda of regime collaborators who did not stop attacking your integrity, you, the people, stood tall and made history. On July 17, 2025, you sent a loud and historic message to President Joseph Human Boakai that enough is enough of hardship, enough is enough of rising prices, enough is enough of corruption, enough is enough of lawlessness, enough is enough of police brutality, enough is enough of witch hunt. You came out in your tens of thousands, not just to protest, but to display unprecedented discipline, organization, and non-violent resolve that silenced even the most brutal forces of oppression. You proved that when a people rise in peaceful defiance, no amount of police brutality or police threats of violence can suppress their collective will. But in an act of utter arrogance and disdain for the Liberian people, President Joseph Boakai has chosen to ignore you, the people. He snubbed your petition. He disrespected your voices. Even after the 14-day deadline expired, Boakai refused to show an ounce of humility or responsibility to those who entrusted him with power. As we promised, Boakai's clueless arrogance, disrespect to his employers, and contempt of the people's valid and legitimate grievances will not go unanswered. There will be relentless consequences that will teach the old oligarch a vital lesson that he will never, ever forget. And so today, we the people declare that as long as Joseph Human Boakai remains defiant against the will of the people, we are no longer obligated to respect his corrupt and despicable authority. The July 17 protest was just the beginning. A new phase of sustained non-violent revolution has begun, designed to shake the very foundations of Boakai's oppressive and corrupt hegemony. Now that Boakai has put the will of the people to the test, he has now ushered us into an era of endless resistance. We will escalate the pressure into a nationwide civil disobedience of different kinds and will not hesitate to stage non-violent, disruptive actions aimed at paralyzing normal governance until the people's demands are met. Our nonviolent arsenal will be fully announced on August the 4th. We are resolved, knowing that autocrats may not fear elections, but they do fear unified, not-violent disruptions. When protest, strikes, civil disobedience, and acts of defiance merge into a coordinated force, corrupt regimes are cornered, forced to choose between a violent crackdown, which could trigger their collapse, or bow to the people's demand for change. On August 4, 2025, at the 10th and appreciation program that we have announced and planned, which will take place at Stan's headquarters in Congo Town at 11 o'clock a.m., key pronouncements will be made. We urge every July 17 participant, every victim of police brutality, every worker, every driver, and patriots to join us on this day in saying to our people, thank you for showing up big on July 17, while the struggle continues, because the stated reasons for this sustained revolution grows even bigger due to Boake's continuous abuse of power and disregard for the rule of law. For example, the United Party Secretary General Amos Tuer is now importing his own oil and gas, a blatant conflict of interest designed to build a corrupt political war chest for 2029 elections, while crushing local business owners or local businesses and private importers who must remain in business to survive. You can bet that proceeds from the 12 oil sales will go directly and unfairly to build the United Party's campaign mechanism, even while we are still years away from a campaign period. The Boake administration's scandalous LTMR deal has outsourced the vital Ministry of Transport functions to a Lebanese business firm, granting that firm 70% revenue generation capacity, rendering over 200 Liberian employees jobless and enslaving ordinary drivers under exploitative and extended financial fees. This deal allegedly will cost Liberia $185 million in revenue loss over 25 years, while the Lebanese firm will pocket $40 million or more within the same period. This is simply unacceptable and must be stopped. These corrupt deals are not isolated incidents. They are symptoms of a regime that is dismantling Liberia's economic independence and democratic integrity. Joseph Boakai, who once arrogantly dismissed the authority of God by vowing to dance with the devil, has, through that very confession, sold Liberia to the forces of darkness. Today, the devil's human agents roam freely through the corridors of power, masquerading as leaders while wrecking the lives of ordinary Liberian citizens. But let it be known, even the devil trembles before the power of God, and through the collective will of a united people, evil can and will be contained. The systematic breakdown of the rule of law under Boake's abusive regime is no accident. It is a calculated agenda to dismantle Liberia's democratic institutions, crush opposition, and consolidate power at all costs. If this tyranny is not confronted now, our nation faces a perilous descent into irrevocable and irreversible chaos that we must not allow. Police brutality and the suppression of rights are not random abuses. They are deliberate strategies of autocratic rulers. When dictators take power, like Boakai has, their next obsession is to keep power at any cost. They would instill fear, they silence dissent, and suffocate civil liberties until the people become too afraid to rise. And when the people stop protesting or refuse to rise, Nothing then stands in the way of their full-blown dictatorship. That is why we must never yield to fear, but must be protesting until economic and civil liberties are guaranteed rights for every and all Liberians. Sustainability is important because dictators fear one thing above all else: the organized power of the people. When ordinary citizens, factory workers, civil servants, market women, motorcyclists, and students rise up in mass nonviolent resistance, as it courageously did on July 17, no amount of police brutality or police repression can stop the winds of change. The tyrant is then forced to choose between reform or removal. Let the world understand, we are not seeking to overthrow a government. We are simply demanding change. To fear, but must be protesting until economic and civil liberties are guaranteed rights for every and all Liberians. Sustainability is important because dictators fear one thing above all else: the organized power of the people. When ordinary citizens, factory workers, civil servants, market women, motorcyclists, and students rise up in mass nonviolent resistance, as it courageously did on July 17, no amount of police brutality or police repression can stop the winds of change. The tyrant is then forced to choose between reform or removal. Let the world understand, we are not seeking to overthrow a government. We are simply demanding change, and we will have change. A peaceful, democratic, people-driven change that will simply be undeniable because the people will choose to rise every other period, every other month, every other time on the change and respect for the rule of law are guaranteed mechanisms of democratic governance. Liberians, do not be broken. Do not surrender to fear. Stand tall. Stand united. Though evil has metastasized under Bwaka's leadership, change is within reach, but only if we stand together and continue to resist bad governance, corruption, impunity, injustices, police brutality, and lawlessness through sustained, disciplined, non-violent civil action. Liberia's hour of reckoning is here. Fellow Liberians, this is no longer just a protest. This is a liberation struggle for economic independence, democratic accountability, and justice. July 17 was the spark. Now we let the fire. So join us, every Liberian.
We reliably informed that Honorable Yegewa Koluba is here at the Justice Ministry. Representative Koluba, good morning and welcome to the press. Welcome to Focus on Liberia.
Thank you.
Tell us
what's up.
You know, the director of police have decided to be a crook and a criminal, you know, trying to take contract to sack people in the country. He got my car been passing 6 months. So I came to the Justice Minister to authorize him from my office staff to some. Look at what the police using. The money they're using to run their place. They can use it to build ministry. But these people are all crooks because they're getting a share. You understand? You come with a friend and family government. All these places are renting here so you can use their money to build ministry.
Yeah. Why are you impatient? Don't you want to wait for the police to carry on?
The police have resolved. They can't go through my case because of criminal Joseph Bwakai. You know, so I come and change upon my call and national movement to liberate Liberia from criminal Bwakai. Joseph Bwakai become an embarrassment and mistake to the country. We need to move Joseph Bwakai, 2029. We need to remove him. He has become a mistake. And Joseph Bwakai is a, you think government should be renting that kind of play? Joseph Bwakai, I can run government. You can't, you rent it. Joseph Bwakai is a serious mistake to the country. No. Serious embarrassment to the country. We brought him and we'll tell him, nobody got moral to speak to Joseph Bwakai. I got moral. You should be renting a friend building here. People be getting caught for rental. Look at the building. You think government can build a building? But Joseph Bwakai took $450,000 US for here in Katumu to go dance. Oh man, are you dancing?
You were sleeping here and now your eye was open and going to the eye.
Did the ministry respond to your letter?
No, they just signed for it. That's a Bob and routine. I will kind of do follow up on my letter. They just
when are you going to?
Very soon. Next week, same time, I'm coming to do follow up. I need my car.
Do you believe that you'll get your car?
I will get my car not for me. I will go up to the court. If the court decides to do the same way we wait, but next government comes, most of the people need to go to jail. We're not going to get a country to choke us anymore. People that will go now will grab money to take people from transport ministry and be getting caught from business people. We're not going to do that.
So how long do you think the project will last for?
The process will last until it's solved. When you have an embarrassment, old man, I said, 12 years, that they do nothing for himself, that when he tear trousers around one shirt over and over on the blade, we elected him, today he can wear coat suit when he knee on the JMB. Just about guys are embarrassment. They said, don't toy. That's somebody here. There's a government minister, my man, the Boba Ruchi, man. Boba Ruchi. This is a government minister, there's a role. Nobody can stand up from talking here.
And you are even
speak.
And you are even a justice.
Yeah, even the Johnson minister. Even the renter Johnson minister should be renting.
We've been informed. This call is lead advocates, lead activist McLean Randa is calling on for this. Let's reach out to him, listen to him. Morning, McLean. Let's hear from him. No, he's speaking up.
Today, 0805-2025. Today is Tuesday. Pleasant welcome on the People's Program. This is the People's Program, the program that brings you up to speed with major happenings into Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our one world. Today, don't forget the geometry of your whole must be kept high on the agenda because it involves the majority. And those that come with equity must come with clean hands. This is your lunchtime companion. Be with me. I am your humble servant. I'm J. Nathaniel B. Va. Just call me the ambassador. For the fact I'm the ambassador against illicit substance in this country. Liberia must get better. And betterment shall be the portion of Liberia and its people. I'm here today from the head of production and to guide you on this edition, a spectacular edition of the People's Program. Just go there, *799, *11#, and be a winner, 4,000 Liberian dollars. And the more your entry, the more you double your entry, and you stand a chance to get something lucrative for you on today. So *799, *11#, *799#. You go to option 11, 11, and place in your ticket, your entry. You play one time, it's $100, one time, two times $200, three times $300. And the more you play, you stand a chance. And the dashboard is open right now, so you can do well to start putting your entry. And before the program ends, you'll be including permanent members of the Independent True Wing and Reformation Party, was arrested. One individual involved in the plot was killed during the arrest attempt. The United States government deployed a military advisor group to Liberia in 1956, highlighting political instability. 1965, August 5th, Liberia was focused on its internal affairs and its role into international peacemaking. The Liberian Frontier Force had recently been organized as the Liberian National Guard, transitioning from tax collection to national security. Liberia also continued its participation in the United Nations peacekeeping mission in the Republic of Congo, contributing contingents to the Nigerian Brigade. Domestically, President William Todman administration was grappling with labor unrest, leading to the granting of emergency power to the president by the parliament for 12 months, according to report. The Frontier Force established to collect taxes were transforming into a Liberian National Guard, signifying a shift towards national security. Liberia was still actively involved in the United Nations peacekeeping efforts in the Republic of Congo, sending multiple contingents to the Nigerian Brigade. Labor arrest prompted Liberia Parliament to grant President Todman emergency power for a year. The Coleman family, previously allied with Todman, faced persecution after being accused of plotting to overthrow the president. Liberia's participation in Congo peacekeeping missions highlighted its role in the international efforts and its alignment with United Nations objective. Today, August 5th, 1975 was a significant date for Liberia as it marked the day of Africa's Wedding of the Year in Monrovia. Accordingly, in 1975, President Tolbert lowered the vote age from 21 to 18. He also began the construction of a new University of Liberia campus and signed the Treaty of Lagos establishing the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. Liberia, following upon the Wedding of the Year, which took place in Monrovia, suggests a major social event possibly involving permanent figures of families in the Liberian society. In the move towards greater political participation, President Tolbert reduced the voting age from 21 to 18, indicating a shift towards a more inclusive electorate. Liberia signed the Treaty of Lagos to join ECOWAS, highlights its commitment to regional cooperation and economic integration within West Africa. In the same year, President Tolbert also rejected social Darwinism and proposed capitalism humanism, reflecting a unique economic philosophy. He also placed paramount and clan chiefs on the government payroll for the first time and established the National Housing Bank, Agricultural Bank, the LBD Act, Liberia Bank for Development and Investment. Today, August 5th, 1985, Liberia was under the rule of Samuel Doe, who had seized power in 1980 coup. His government was marked by ethnic tensions, as Doe, a crime, favored members of his ethnic group in political and military positions. This led to increased hostility with other ethnic groups. The country was also grappling with the aftermath of the 1980 coup, which saw the execution of President Tolbert and several cabinet members, while political parties were allowed to return in 1984 after pressures from the United States and creditors. The regime was increasingly authoritarian. Good afternoon, good morning. Though the Master Sergeant led a coup in 1980 to execute President Tolbert and several government officials. His government was characterized by human rights abuses and suppression of dissent, with Doe consolidating powers and favoring his crown ethnic groups. The dominance of the crown in the Doe government led to the increased ethnic tensions and conflict with other groups. This tension will later fastly escalate into war upon today. 1984, after pressures from the United States and the creditors do allow the return of political parties, but his regime remained authoritarian. Good afternoon, good morning. Star 799 star 11 hash. You can go there and place in your entry. The dashboard is open already. And the more you play, the more you will be upon. And I'm expected to have Orange Liberia with me in the studio here. They lecture me that they have some good news for Liberians, and it's important that they form the populists, the users. So we have with me Orange Liberia on the program today. But this is what we are. Don't forget, today's history brings you happenings into Liberia, Africa, and the rest of the world. On the 1st of June in 1926, in Los Angeles, California, was born Marilyn Monroe, an American actress. She died at the age of 63 on the 5th of August today in 1962 in Los Angeles, California today. Independence declared by the Upper Volta. On today, Upper Volta, now Burkina Faso, which means the land of incorruptible people, a landlocked country in Western Africa, proclaimed its independence on this day in 1960, ending more than 60 years of French rule upon. 1924, that is 2024 to precise, Sheikh Hassana Wazan, Bangladesh, five-term prime minister, fled the country amid mass protest against her government. Mohammed Yunus, and the Nobel laureate, was named in the country interim leadership process. In 2019, the American writer Toni Morrison, who earned a Nobel Prize for Literature in 1933 for a novel that examined the black experience, particularly black females' experience within the black community, died today in 2019 at the age of 88 in history. On today, that same year, 2019, continuing an anti-government protest, and the general strike brought Hong Kong to a near standstill. Among the demonstrators, demand were universal sovereignty and an investigation into allegations of political brutality on today. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. You can go there, low star subscribers, those who have mobile money, star 799 star 11 hash, and you just stand a chance to win. And the more you double up your entries, you stand a chance. Somebody somewhere will soon get 4,000 Liberian dollars. While you are watching the show, while you are on the program, you dial your numbers on the other side. Look at the screen, look at the number, your key power, and get money right before the program ends. Good afternoon, good morning. Like I said to you, Orange Liberia. I'm proud to have Orange Liberia with me again. You know, a good friend and a good institution, always partner with us. They are good news, and every time good news come up, they are prepared to inform Liberians about what's going on. And we'll be talking several issues with a couple of minutes with us on today. But let me say welcome to all of you, and please share the video and invite others to join you upon. I'll take a short break. When I come back, we'll invite my guests. They are already in the studio here. But keep playing star 799 star 11 hash. 4,000 Liberian dollars are with somebody. While I'm talking, just keep playing, punching the key power, and put it in your entry. If you get to the option, you just need to put your number of ticket. If you want to put 5 tickets, that's $500. You want to put 10, that's $1,000. And it will just place you above others there. So it's good you do it for your own good. Maybe before you leave the program, you're cooking a very hot pepper soup for yourself. You can spend about $2,500 for the soup and the domoy, yeah, fufu or the GB. You just get something hot for yourself. It's important for you. I will take a break. When I come back, we start a conversation. Orange Liberia, they are here to bring good news to Liberians today. Let me take a break. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Why are you impatient? Don't you want to wait for the police to carry on?
They can't go through my case because of criminal Joseph Wakai. You know, so I come and change upon my car and national movement to liberate from criminal Wakai. Joseph Wakai become an embarrassment, a mistake to the country. We need to move Joseph Wakai. 2029. We need to remove him. He has become a mistake. And Joseph Wakai is you think government should be renting that kind of play? Joseph Wakai, I can run government. You rent it, Joseph Wakai. Joseph Walker is a serious mistake to the country. Serious embarrassment to the country. We brought him and we tell him, nobody got moral to speak to Joseph Walker. I got moral. You should be renting a friend building here. People be getting caught for rental. Look at the building. You think government can build a building? But Joseph Walker took $450,000 US for here in Khartoum to go dance. Oh man, are you dancing? You were sleeping here and now your eyes are open and you don't baby out.
Did the ministry respond to your letter?
No, they just signed for it. That's a Bob and routine. I will kind of do follow up on my letter. They just
when are you going to?
Very soon. Next week, same time, I'm going to do follow up. I need my car.
Do you believe that you'll get your car?
I will get my car not for me. I will go up to the court. If the court decides to do the same way we wait for next government come, most of the people need to go to jail. We're not going to get a contract to choke us anymore. People that will go now will grab money to take people from transport ministry and be getting caught from business people. We're not going to do that.
So how long do you think the project will last for?
The process will last until it's solved. When you have an embarrassment, old man, I said 12 years, that they do nothing for himself, that was wearing tear trousers, wearing one shirt over and over on the blade. We elected him. Today he can wear coat suit with a knee on the JMB. Joseph Walker is an embarrassment. They said, don't toy. That's somebody here. There's a government minister, my man, the Boban Ruchi, man. Boban Ruchi. This is a government minister, there's a role. Nobody can stop me from talking here.
And you are even
speak.
And you are even a justice.
Yeah, even the justice minister. Even the renter justice minister should be renting.
We've been reliably informed that the Ministry of Justice are rating ministry agencies and few lawmakers to stop carrying syringes following your vehicle.
I get my official car, the law say I'm apply the street and take the tail lane with syringes on my car. So because of me, the wrecking, Gregory comments on the wreck, the horse, the comments are embarrassment. The Congress comments, because of me, all the senators and lawmakers will not carry syringe. And if they don't carry, I will not carry. So long they carry, I will carry it. My car will carry syringe.
So why if now? Why if now?
Why if now?
Yeah.
You cannot deal with my eye alone. We invited it. It's invited. So you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You go tell everyone money you renting that kind of people. The rent of fee alone for 7 months can build a ministry for the country. But Joseph Walker is another quote. He getting share from all the things. He getting share from all the things. What do we expect? To bring a quote to power.
You look angry every general. Are you angry?
Because I brought Joseph Walker to power. I got moral to talk. None of the people here got moral to talk. I raised my left to bring the reckless old men and putting on the JMB. Like now you can put JMB when you don't have money to even change your shell out on you or to make you president of this country. I'm going to get my car.
Thanks to all of you joining us today. I think as a matter of fact, you can see me with a hat, the cap. Yeah, when I say hat, someone else I'm thinking about Igwe hat, Camon hat, or whatever thing, but wearing a cap. Orange Liberia. They made a cap for me. Let me say thanks to all of you joining us today. But let me announce to you, you can keep playing real entertainment, cool cash giveaways, star 799. Star hatch, star 799, star 11 hatch, or star 799 hatch. You go to option 11 and just put your number of entries here. I see a lot of folks are going through. Someone just put in 2 entries here. You can put your entries, but as soon as your name pop up, I will call you right away while on the show. I'm going to be talking with Philomena Kofa. She's in the communication section at Orange Liberia. She's here to give a lot of good news. I think you can see me wearing the cap. Orange, yeah, we're talking orange. We're talking Orange Liberia today, and Orange has a lot of good news for the Liberian people, especially those who are subscribers. You know, every time Philomena and her team are here, whether from the business department, for communication, they always have something important for you. So let me welcome Philomena. Philomena, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Thank you so kindly.
How you doing?
Well,
on this kind of rainy day, you're so bright, you're so orange.
I think I feel much better.
Okay.
Here right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. How is Orange? The people who are users want to know what's coming from the house. How is the house doing, Orange?
Orange is in place. Orange is good. And trust me, we are doing good.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything good for us today?
Oh yes, there's something good for us because we know that Orange is a very good institution and good partners to the government, and we would like to comply. So few days ago, the Liberia how do you call it, LTA regulated all services with money transacted in Liberia, and we were no exception. And now we are saying to our dear valued customer that Orange Liberia wishes to inform you all that in directive with the Central Bank of Liberia, a 2% cash out fee will be implemented, and I've already started as of August 1st, so which was this on Friday. So it has been implemented, and currently it's balanced on the other side and with us. So it's 2% right now. We know that we were here talking about 1%, but now it's 2%. So it's every one of us business. So Orange is in compliance with the central bank.
Okay.
Yes. And now we are saying it's just 2% for cash out.
Okay. That's what I want to ask you. You mentioned 2% multiple times. In clear terms, what are you talking about? 2%.
So the 2% is just for cash out.
Okay.
So all of our
when you taking your money from your phone.
Yes, when you're withdrawing your money from your phone, or let's just say in a common English, when you're taking your money or your phone.
Yeah.
It's 2%.
Okay.
So that means if you go to any agent to say you want to withdraw your $500 Liberian dollars, before your $5 Liberian dollars will take, but now it's going to be 10 Liberian dollars.
What amount?
10 Liberian dollars on 500 Liberian dollars. 500,
$10.
Yes, the cash out fee is $10 liberty.
Okay.
And then $1,000 is $20 liberty.
Okay.
So that's the 2% rate. You can do the calculation from there.
Okay.
So don't be fooled. If you go to any agent, tell them that it's 2% right now. With every company is 2%.
Okay.
So tell them that, oh yes, Philomena was on the radio. She told me that when I come here, I should tell you guys, on the 2% you got to take from mine. On the 2% is to be withdrawn from my fees.
Okay.
So your 500 we're only taking $10, and your 1,000 is just $20. So it also applies to the USD. But besides that, all of our services with Orange Money still remain free or charged.
Okay.
To send money to your loved ones is free or charge. To receive money from your loved ones is free or charge. To withdraw money from your bank account to your Orange Money wallet is free or charge. To also do merchant payment, like if you go to the supermarket and you want to shopping, if you pay to merchant, it's free or charge. Your DSTV bill is free or charge. Your LEC bill payment is free or charge.
That is if you are transacting from your phone.
Yes, if you are transacting
with any of the services,
Max it or the short code star 144 hash.
Okay.
So any of those services is free or charge.
Okay.
We are not going to take charges, but the only charge you're going to pay is for withdrawal of money.
Okay. So if I'm sending money to you free of charge, if I'm sending money to Andrew,
it's free.
Andrew sending money to me,
it's free.
If I'm buying any other thing,
it's free.
But if I want to handle cash,
yes.
If I go to the what do you call it? The POS?
The agent or POS. Okay. Yes.
Then when you want cash in your hand to take out money from your phone to turn to cash,
it's 2%.
2%. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So 500 is just $10.
And 1,000 is $20.
$20. And
so just like that is standard rate.
Okay. Okay. If you take it 1,500, you take it 10,000.
Yes.
Just check your 2% and know that. So you won't go to somebody and say, yeah, I'm taking $10,000. And they say, give me 150. Yeah, give me 150. They can't tell me last time.
Yes.
They say, Bobby, you gotta pay them money. I said, what? I said, but for the minute told me, this is not so. But it's good. Let me say it's good. And the Orange users are so glad to hear this news from Orange. What else do we have for the people?
Yes, so that's why we're working, because most of the time we come on the radio and we're hearing people complaining, oh, what will the agents stand to benefit and how we are benefiting from this. So for this, we try to standardize the transaction in Liberia with money. Okay. So it's across, like we said. And now we have our team, we're in a county in Nimba, and they are traveling to other counties to talk about agents, even the super agents. So we will have float on the market that people will not be embarrassed when they go out there to receive money and then or withdraw money, people be telling them give me escrow. So your 2% is safe and secure. And with this transaction, you can do it through Maxit. So you can do it through Maxit. You go to any person you want to withdraw your money to, any agent, you can do the transaction through Maxit. And to get Maxit, if you are an Android phone user, you can go to our Google Play Store and then you put in Maxit LR. You download the app. For this app, we have all of our services within this app. So even if you want to buy any of our products and everything, we put it into this app. It's very simple and easy. So like for example, if you go to the app, you will see lists of all of our services and transactions. So once you hit to the search engine, you see our international offers, you see the promotes we currently have going on, like the Star 222 promote. And then you will also see our fashion bundle, and then you will also see the flat box rental activation. Everything is within the Maxit app. To pay your LEC bill, to buy a DSTV, recharge your DSTV, especially this time where we're already enjoying your Big Brother Naija. You can use the Maxit app to transact and stay connected and enjoy yourself during this rainy season. So if you don't have it and you are an iPhone user, you can also have it. Just go on your Apple Store and put in Maxit LR. You download the app. But please note that you have to be an Orange Money user to transact on the app. So even if you download the app and you are now an Orange Money user, you will not transact or do business on the app. You will just have it saved in your phone. And we appreciate you for downloading it, but we also appreciate you to ease your stress from running here and there, looking for what code to dial for Orange Money services. What will be right in the Maxit app. Because like if you want to call your loved ones and they are way in the States, with Maxit, you go to our search engine right on the Maxit app at the top. You just put in international, you see our international offers. And it allows you to choose the country of your choice to call and talk to whoever you want to talk to. So remember, the 2%, don't let nobody fool you. Let's stick to it. Let's be very clear with it. So yourself can sit and do the calculation. If you go there, the charge is 500, just 10 Liberian dollars. 1,000 is 20 Liberian dollars. So like for example, 2,000 is 40 Liberian dollars. So just calculate that like that. On every 1,000 is $20. On every 1,000 is $20. Then you will.
So it's good that you do your own calculation. So that you don't get robbed. And somebody tell you say the eye looking low.
So once you do your calculation, take your phone, calculate, and even if you want to do research or whatever thing and say, how much how many charges will be on this amount. You get it, and then you go to the agency. As a matter of fact, the system is already set up in a way that once you withdraw in, is 2%. What the agent will try to do is they will try, maybe if they want to be bad, to not allow you have the service or access to Orange Money, they will tell you to give them additional. But it's actually a system, it's built in a system that if we are withdrawing 500, automatically our charges will be removed. So with 1,000, our charges will be removed. But they are not to take extra from you. So if you go there and they ask you for extra, move to the next person. And just make it clear to them that if they tell you, say, no, they're not 2%, they're 4%, they want to steal from you. That's why they're telling you that, because they will want to withdraw the other 2% and send to their phone. So it's clear that everybody will send bulk of messages to our customer base that is now 2%. It's 2%, and this 2% here is nowhere effective, because like from $5 to $10 is still nothing. But we have to work with system and we have to comply. This was a directive from the central bank. And of course, we want to balance transaction in our country. We can have regulation of, other people getting maybe $150 and other people withdrawing just $5. It's not balanced. So we're trying to balance, and that the citizens or their finances will be protected. So now we say just 2% on our withdrawal transaction, and all of our remaining services is free or charge. To send money, to receive money, all our remittance services is free or charge. So don't stress. If you pay bills, it's also free or charge. Even our taxes, because Orange Money platform is also integrated to that. It's paying government taxes. is also free of charge.
Free of charge. Wow.
So nobody should tell you that you should give them money to do anything for you. And to make it simple and easier for yourself, just download the Maxit app so that you will be able to do everything for yourself. If you want to send money to somebody and you already have money on your Orange Money account, you need not to go to agent to send money for you, because they will actually, some might even ask you to add additional to what you want to send.
Okay.
So if you have the money on your phone, or maybe your family member sent you money and you're supposed to send to somebody, you don't know what to do. With Maxit, you just go in the app and press send money. And when you go to send money, the instruction is very easy. They will tell you to put in the user number. Just make sure that the person is registered with Orange Money. You put in the person number, you put in the amount you want to send to the person. And it's very easy. Before you know, in a drop of an hour, they will ask you for your Orange Money PIN code. And once you put in your PIN code, you send. And please note, when you go to these agents to do transaction or withdrawal, please take note of your PIN code. Stop sharing your PIN code with agents. The last service to be done with Orange Money is the PIN code process. And before you put in your PIN code, have your phone for no agents and put in your PIN code by yourself.
Yes, someone tells you, what's your PIN code?
Call your PIN code.
Yeah.
Which is not good, because there's a possibility they can do double transaction when you give your PIN code to them. While holding your phone, they will be like, the service is bad. And you know, they will say the internet drop or something. But they are doing another service.
They're doing two-time command.
Yes.
And they take double from you.
Right. And they might even delete the message. So if the message is deleted, we are the ones that can check our system to tell you that yes, a transaction was done. Or easy with you, you can use the Maxit app and it will tell you your last transactions. And you will see the list who sent money or who withdraw money from your account.
Okay.
So that's how easy we are making it.
Okay. Okay. And the last time I thought of bringing this, I will talk about pay as you go.
Yes, pay as you go.
Pay still running?
Yes, pay as you go. We put an end to pay as you go.
Okay.
Yes, we know that this was really benefiting and helping our customers. Okay. And we really care and concerned about them. But in so doing, like we said, we can't do anything on our own because we are being regulated by the LTA. So in compliance, we stop pay as you go.
Yeah, people
for transparency. Because people will just sit and say, oh, after they have used the service, now you're trying to take the charges back. They will tell you you're stealing from them.
I'm just stealing my money.
Yes.
I had $2, I had $10. It just lost.
Because you never had credit in your phone initially, and then you were using the internet to browse. And some people are like, well, I get data, but you're going through it. And you know, you enjoy it for the longest.
Time to pay
now. Time to pay. You say, oh, they stole my credit. And you never have minutes to call, and you have free time going. So it was a pay-as-you-go process that if you don't have data, we allow you browse. If you don't have money, we also allow you to call. But then we've stopped it because of transparency, and let it be clear to the public that if you have your scratch card in your phone and you not put data, you activate data or that it will start #222#, we will not touch it. It will remain there until you subscribe for any of our services. That's when we will take it. And also, if you don't put money in your phone with your recharge that you put on your phone, we will not take it. Until you have credit to call, you will not call. Until you also have data to browse, you will not browse. For transparency between the both of us, that's how we roll it right now.
Okay. Yeah, everybody, a win-win situation.
Yes.
And don't putting the blame on somebody. Why you say, oh, I just call you. I just call for 1 minute, I got 6 minutes. Then Orange take their whatever they say. Orange
and you know the way it can be taken on that one I can ping. Like sometimes you have your $1 and then $1 be taken away.
The orange gets steal. Orange. You know, but it's important, and these are all good news for Liberians. Pay as you go, and pay for something you won't be using. You want to use it, let it be there. You got your $100 or $1,000 will be there until you activate any service you want to be activated. And those of you out there, please just know that 2%. Nobody telling you say, okay, the money I'm taking out, you give me additional $100. Don't do it. Just know that the system is already being automated and is there to help you, so that everybody can benefit. Even the people who do nothing, they're paying them.
Right.
Orange paying them, so that Orange pay them, and you get your money you get. And as you said again, if you are paying for services, TSTV, SATCOM, whatsoever it is, taxes you want to pay, these services are all free. Honestly, that's a good news. Wilhelmina, is there anything good for us?
Yes, so Yeah, you know, always at me when I come here, I know my Panamanian can be listening to, and I'm very concerned about them with their data bonus benefit. Yeah, so especially for mini, the other day they said, we don't know code to call mini, you're always calling data code. So the code to get mini that will last you for the whole month is *888#. So with that one, you can decide your option. Whether you want to go for 5 days, whether you want to go for 7 days, whether you want to go for the whole month. And this mini is very, very okay because it allows you to call for the longest. But it depends on how you use it too. Because the expired date is the 31st. But
that is for 1 month?
Yes, for 1 month. But then you can, like for example, maybe we give you 500 minutes for the 1 month, and you know, and then we give you, because this one allows you to call and browse. And then we give you another 2.5 gigabyte. Now, you use the minute, you call one girl for maybe 2 hours. You've been talking, and maybe you've used over 300 minutes just in a day. And you left with just 200 minutes. So now the 200 minutes, within a week, you consume it. Now you come back to say, oh, Orange stole my minute because they told me it's 1 month. Remember, it depends on the usage of the customer. So how you use your credit, you balance, and you know how you want to use your money.
Yeah, I'm saying megabyte now added to it.
Yes.
Yeah, if you get $1, 70 minutes, you got 50 megabyte, 5 days,
yes.
$2, 140 minutes, 300 megabytes, 7 days, and the Fusion monthly.
The Fusion is a 1 month.
Okay.
And that ones also come with 2.5 gigabytes. With every minute that you choose from the list for 1 month.
Okay.
Yes.
And 50 cents, 36 minutes, 20 megabyte 1 day. Wow, Orange is upgrading. This is good.
So somebody was complaining and said, oh, we can sometimes call on a network with $5 for the whole month. It's because you don't know the code to dial. That's why I'm here to educate you that the short code is *888#. *888#.
Yeah.
So if you dial it, just follow the instruction. Take your time.
Yeah.
Follow the instruction and choose below the list. We got a function bundle. The function bundle on that one is what take you for the whole month.
Okay.
So once you click to it, it will bring all of the option for month. 10 USD monthly, 5 USD monthly, 15 up to the highest that you think you can activate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we still running with the last time was your colleague talking about you said something about that earlier on. You go to the business center, you have to pay, once you pay through mobile money,
yeah, it's the merchant payment.
Merchant payment give percentage back.
The merchant payment is free of charge.
Okay.
And we have our promotion ongoing. Like for example, if you go to shopping to certain supermarket like 16th Street, Habel Supermarket, Stop and Shop, Mega Mart, and even LR and Son to buy your devices.
Okay.
So if you pay using Orange Money, you receive an instant 10% cash back.
Wow.
So the promotion was going on for the independent day.
Okay.
But
is it still going?
No, for now, for now we pause.
Okay.
So if you go to any other business center and you tell them, oh, do you have Orange Money? Like for sometimes we go to a restaurant, you don't have physical cash. And when you get there, do you have Orange Money? It's easy. You either scan and pay, or you dial. You just dial the short code and pay them through the merchant. So to scan and pay with Maxi is very easy. Like for me, it's my stress. If I get there, all I do is their request for the Orange Money, the Orange Money merchant platform. And then once they give it to me, I just open my camera, I scan to max it, and I pay. Because once you open your camera, it scan the device, it capture it within the Maxi app, and then you put in the amount that you want to pay the vendor, and then you pay, and you be out of there. So it's very, very easy and simple.
Okay.
And the service is free or charge.
Free.
Nothing.
Like my colleague Andrew Gamudio, big boys always run cashless or love to deal with the Orange.
Right.
And even the man go to the restaurant, say you got Orange Money, you pay this thing right there. This is it. Wilhelmina Kofa is here with me from Orange Liberia. A lot of fabulous offers are out for Orange from Orange Liberia. So for Orange users, you can also benefit from all of these things. It's important. We'll go to the lines and talk to you. I hope you're following. You know, sometimes people are tempted while you're talking to bring different thing out. I know that. But please, let's stay within the ambit of our conversation. Right. If you like it, you're having problem with it, or you never understood, you can ask the questions and she will certainly answer them for you. But keep playing *799 *11#. You get something right after the threshold is entered and your number pop out. I will definitely call you. The lines are already bubbling. Let me talk to somebody here on the line. Probably they got a commendation, they got a comment or opinion on this whole thing here. Let me talk to my first caller here and see. Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. The ambassador.
You're welcome. You've been following.
I've been following the program. And I want to say thank you to our studio guests from Orange. My concern has to do with the 2%.
Mm-hmm.
The question for the 2%.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Orange agents around, the cash they give us as customers, the cash from Orange or is their own business they make it? That's the first concern.
When you say cash, what do you mean?
He talking about, we call it float.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. She understood already. Go to the second one. Yeah, go to the second one. Yeah.
The 2% we agree, but I'm a veteran of it. I have money on my phone, and then to withdraw that money or to cash out that money in really I work and the money they stay on my SIM card. Because you go somewhere, the military say you got to pay extra money. Apart from the 2%, you take your 1,000 is like $20.
Yes.
The military say he's not making that kind of business, so they prefer doing the business on the Lone Star SIM card than Orange. So I want her to explain to the public that particular time.
Okay. We will go to her. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Joseph Jack. I don't go local on the second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my question has to do with the 2%. Yeah, because you said that the 2% have taken effect. But when the workers have got a high and that I have $7,300 and I'm an agent. So I get out $7,000 and before you let take $7,000 and 300 left as balance in my account. So I don't think that 2% has taken effect yet. But you can see that the charges will be the 140, but you will not be cheated.
You got a question?
Yes.
He's saying the 2%
has not taken effect. Okay, yeah, she will address that. Okay. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to go to a withdrawal on the USD. So that I want to go withdraw, so that I will make it one that I from my story. And the one that I told that the one that I told you I see on it, they will be withdraw USD. Because you want to hold it when it's
That the man took it from there or the system took the money? Which one?
The man took it from there because the system not paying the devil when I was paying it. So now USD, the system now says USD, that amount will go with joy, that still now or so that for me, I get for the 2%. But if we don't want to share with what we just get, if it's taking $1 from there, and I want to I'll get for it.
So $20 and said they're taking $1.
Yeah, it's still $1 from my
Okay. Okay, she will respond to that. Good afternoon. Let me take two more calls. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Yeah, Water Fadelo. Water, go ahead. You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you very much for the recognition. My question to the madam, some of we have reached out already to 2026 July. We also validate the package which is the food. Sometimes the food will not end. Well, I noticed in Africa, when Italy did that in Africa, in Orange, it had one more people, now one more you use you use that data, any drug you want to use it, you use it, and in a 1 month period, and that time reach before that data will fail or whatsoever. They can't happen to all in a few, I know why it's problem there. But when we reach that data today, if ground 2 times go low, boom, your whole phone is that being able to reach. So I want to answer strategy.
Okay. Okay. Let me take the last call here and she will address the concerns. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you know.
You're welcome, my brother. Go ahead.
I'm charged for the law calling from the police.
Yeah.
It's 2%. I was saying how to because and my fellow brother just said everywhere you need your money for act of extra money. You work for anybody if you have to
You mean apart from the 2%, they will say you should get something else?
Yeah, apart from the 2%, they will get for extra money. So even if you want to say money, you got to ask for extra money with a section.
Okay, she will address that. Ms. Kofa, you listen to the concerns from the callers.
Yes. Wow. So, okay, for the guy who talked about the 2%, if the money is actually for the agent, or if the agent using that personal money or Orange is providing the money, we normally provide floats, and those floats are being provided by our super agents to put money on the market so that they will have money for our customers to be provided.
Only the agent. If I'm not an agent, can I get float?
No, you're not an agent. We can't give you float.
Only for
so
agents.
The float, the float is basically not like the other withdrawal we normally do like that.
Okay.
We are providing money on the platform that allow you to transact between you and the customer.
Okay.
So that's the float. And then with that, Orange provide that to the agents. That's why we have our super agents.
Okay.
So we provide, and they have different supervisions, and they have to reach out to those other agents to supply floats.
Okay.
So we do that. We normally do that. Orange Money do that. So, and then our brother talk about the 2% not being implemented.
What is active?
What is active?
Yeah.
It is active because I did transaction before even reaching at the station here. Okay. It's working. It's active, and I don't know. Maybe you might have some problem with your SIM card or something, but you can reach at the office. It's this street, but it's active.
Okay.
Yes, it's working.
Okay.
And then the other guy talk about why can the data stay for the whole month. Like he mentioned, Ivory Coast, they would normally browse if they put that 1 month package and everything. Like we said, we are not running business like outlaw. We are being regulated. So all of our services is regulated.
Okay.
Yes. So if we give you data, we give you expired date. And the expired date give you an amount of data. The amount of data you are to use it within the range of that time. So we have unlimited services. We have our our B2B and other business area. So we have unlimited services that you can subscribe for with the amount that allow you to do anything you want to do with data to the end of the month. But it's not for the regular promotion that we have, like Star 222, the other shop posts like that. So if you want those services, you can also stop at our store on 16th Street to be able to have access to them. And for, like you're saying, we are sorry that you are having inconvenience for going to this agent. They are asking you for escrow and exploits. So please don't allow them to exploit you. If you go there and they say you should give them additional when it's 2%, just walk away and move to the next person. Our team is working strongly to provide flow in the market that you guys will be convenienced wherever you go to receive money, to withdraw money and send money to your loved ones.
Okay. The last caller says something.
He was the one that talked about the additional cost.
Oh, additional.
Yes.
Okay.
He said you have to walk.
But this is a two sad situations, because if, for instance, you are giving a 1 month package and you never exhausted the data there when the 1 month ends ago.
Yeah, when the month ends ago.
And again, if you overuse it, it finishes before the time.
Yes.
So it's a two-way situation. So you just balance yourself.
Right.
Don't just keep your head in the phone
exactly.
for in the morning to 2 or 4 o'clock in midnight.
Some people have their TikTok, they have their Facebook, their Instagram, and other background apps, everything downloaded on their phone. So that one thing too you should take notice of is not always that your call or texting on the internet that really carry or consume your data like that.
Yeah, so
some of the heavy apps, heavy files, and then background app that is downloading in your phone is what finish your data. So you watch out for them. If you are not using an app, maybe you could turn it off, or you could also find means to say, like for example, if my phone keep downloading, you just go and just end those download and delete, because they are downloading background apps for you that consuming your data, which cannot make your data to last.
Okay, before we go, somebody texted me one Maxwell Gui. He said, please ask the lady in the studio why we can't play radio game with orange money.
Radio game?
Yeah.
Radio game. So the auto you.
Okay, don't leave that. Don't leave that. Okay, that gives his concern. I thought I was raising it up to you. Let me say thank you. We're about to go. Is there anything else that good for the public that we never talked about before?
Okay, for the guy who just talked about radio game.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned, and I think I want to have a deep dive into that.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I can normally hear on the radio people that put your bet in, I don't know. I can be confused.
Yeah.
Like do it one more time.
Yeah.
Do it one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really don't know what is that. But I would like to have a conversation around that.
Okay.
And if it is okay enough, and if it is in compliance, Orange should go with that, because remember, we are a compliance company and we would not like to go into anything that have to, exploit or, damage our integrity and our reputation as a very outstanding company in Liberia. So we'll watch out for that. But however, I'm taking this to management and we'll see how best to look into that. Okay,
Maxwell agree your concern is up on the table for discussion. So just waiting to hear what's going to come out. Women, thank you for coming today, and hope to see you again, bringing good news from the House of Orange. Thank you. You're welcome. That's Orange Liberia, Philomena Kofa, always there bringing information from Orange Liberia. So it's there for you. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let anybody in the Liberian way eat your eyeball. Don't let anybody do that to you, because it's a standard set that everybody, win-win situations, benefit from it. It's been so good. We'll take a short break here, and when we come back, we have something else to talk about. I'm going to dive in this war crime code thing. Why folks were so much excited to hear the president about this. There are other issues coming from the houses of the war crime code, the executive director office, and why they are expressing optimism in the entire process here. Why they are saying this is good, but they're also saying the focus point as to what is being placed into it is making this. I'm raising this issue today because I'm going to talk about it tomorrow on a very larger scale. There are some basic information there for Liberians. Let me take a short break here. When I come back, we'll talk about it. And I want to say to you today is the birthday of Akim Kali. Akim celebrates his birthday today. And yeah, two great persons. Uncle Robert, Alex Robert, celebrated his birthday today also too. And yeah, these are all. And let me say congratulations to Cody Zion, Akim Kali. Yeah, now he's a regional. I'm going to play this song for him. I'm going to play this song for Akim Kali. Being a Cody Zion for Obinga, Marisiro Code. Now he's going regionally. And he's going to take care of, yeah. Oh, I'm blowing the horn too so. But let me take this break here. This is for Akim. Akim, this is for you and your growth. This is overflow.
There's an outpouring of abundance, New doors have been opened. The land is green. A new grace has been released. The glory of the latter is greater than
reliable informed that Honorable Yegewa Koluba is here at the Justice Ministry. Representative Koluba, good morning and welcome to the press. Welcome to Focus on Liberia. Tell us what's up.
You know, the director of police have decided to be a crook and a criminal, you know, trying to take contract to sack people in the country. He got my car been passing 6 months. So I came to the Justice Minister to authorize him from my office staff to some. Look at what the police using. The money they're using to rent their place. They can use it to build ministry. But these people are all crooks because they're getting a share. You understand? You come with a friend and family government. All these places they're renting here so you can use their money to build ministry.
Yeah. Why are you impatient? Don't you want to wait for the police to carry on?
No, the police have resolved. They can't go through my case because of criminal Joseph Wakai. You know, so I come and change upon my call a national movement to liberate from criminal Wakai. Joseph Wakai become an embarrassment and mistake to the country. We need to move Joseph Wakai, 2029. We need to remove him. He has become a mistake. And Joseph Wakai is you think government should be renting that kind of place? Joseph Wakai, I can run government, You can't rent it, Joseph Wakai. Joseph Wakai is a serious mistake to the country. No. Serious embarrassment to the country. We brought him and we tell him, nobody got moral to speak to Joseph Wakai. I got moral. You shouldn't be renting a friend building here. People be getting caught for rental. Look at the building. You think government can build a building? But Joseph Wakai took $450,000 US for here in Khartoum to go dance. Oh man, are you dancing? You were sleeping here and now your eyes are open and don't baby eye.
Did the ministry respond to your letter?
No, they just signed for it. It's like a Bob and routine. I will kind of do follow up on my letter.
When are you going to?
Very soon. Next week, same time, I'm going to do follow up. I need my car.
Do you believe that you'll get your car?
I will get my car not for me. I will go up to the court. If the court decides to do the same way we wait, but next government comes, most of the people need to go to jail. We're not going to get a contract to choke us anymore. People are working now with very money to take people from transport ministry and be getting caught from business people. We're not going to do that.
So how long do you think the process will last for?
The process will last until it's solved. When you have an embarrassment.
Oh yeah, there's an overflow, the abundance of blessing coming down. Let me say happy birthday to you. Colizion Akim Collie and Akim, we celebrate today with Grandma. Grandma said, "How's up to you? Your birthday for the passing, man." Let me ask somebody to share this from here with Akim, Mr. Alex Robert. Alex Robert is the community there, Uncle Alex. Yeah. You know, the legend pool. And share this song with Akim. Today's a birthday also too, Mr. Robert, Alex Robert, Uncle Robert, Uncle Rob. There's an overflow. I love this song, Akim. I love this song. And I'll do this song for you. There's a movement with the spirit and moving up. There are a lot of abundance of overflow. Oh my God. There are great things happening in Liberia. Let me say happy birthday to Colizion Akim Collie. Akim, celebrate your day with a lot of overflow and blessings. There are a lot of blessings flowing out there. Take your own. Let me say welcome. Thank you for joining me. You know, this issue, I'm going to discuss this partially, but I'm going to have an in-depth conversation tomorrow. You know, there was this projection, 300,000, just 15% of the projected 2025 budget to the war crime court. And this is serious. There's this issue, and I want this. Let the president hear me. I'm going to sound this trumpet from the war crime court. Councillor Jalan Babu has been someone who is actually passionate about this and want to see the president's dream, want to see Liberia's dream, so that perpetrators, not just perpetrators, but victims, reparation can be seen in the entire project. Let there be an achievement in this thing here. But then we see the partial fulfillment of this thing. Like I said to you, 300,000, just 15% of the projected 2025 budget. This is seen to be a risk that this government is taking. I will not miss my words. Because it was upon this mantra of authority from the Liberian people that let there be persecution, let the war crime code be a reality. But to see a partial fulfillment of 2 million pledged to the Office of War Economic Crime Code is welcome, but If we are saying we want to have this, let's do it. It's not enough. This is not enough. This is not about the members on the ledger. No. It's about genuine commitment to the victims and survival of the brutal war in this country. It is about the promise. Never again should there be a rhetoric on this whole thing here. It's not about whether the Barker administration is willing to back its word or the resources needed to investigate and prosecute war crimes and economic crimes, but continue to live up to commitment of issues. It should not be an undermining of our national dignity and stability. When we say something, let's do it. Because mind you, the time we're looking at, imagine, just for projected process, our eavesdropping this conversation is coming up, that if we have the court set up and we have one person in the court, it will take up very close to about 2027, 2028. Just a projection. This is reported, as a matter of fact. Imagine this. And if we are not putting in more now, if we are putting peanuts, we may just go further than that. We may just go 2029, we are not inside the court to try one person. And the way someone is dying already, who knows? Maybe before the maybe one test, someone now buy. They leave us. But let me be serious. If we are having people committed to this process here, it's important that they be. Let me be true to this. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission 2009 report, it made it clear that Liberia needs a reckoning. It recommended, that particular document recommended prosecution, national apologies, memorials, reforms. And we have to be. I'm told that Councillor Jana Babu from the Office of the War Economic Crime Code is now preparing to travel to Abuja to meet with the president of ECOWAS, a critical step given Liberia need for the regional backing to establish this functioning hybrid code. But ECOWAS will not support the justice mechanism that is under-resourced or politically unsupported. If Liberia cannot fully fund its own transitional justice office, why then should others invest? Why? We have to take this matter serious, Mr. President. We have to take this matter serious. Right as I speak to you, the United States Ambassador Mark Tuna and the justice advocates like the likes of Hassan Ability, they are all sounded the alarm, and that this process must be funded or forfeited. If we want it, let us work and go bring it up. If we want it, let us move it. We may just find ourselves in the cycle where Somalia or Somalia they commit crimes, they commit in Liberia, so you can't do it and they hold you. But if we are serious about this, and this is one of the reasons why this government was elected. When the Liberian people saw the passion in the face of this president, his school officer, the faces of them, they said, yes, if we can see this happen, it will be. So there are some people who now will say, literally, they say, me, the thing that happened, my father died, my mother died. The thing that happened, I'm a victim. But on the other side, I just want to forget about the thing about, if I will live to see something happen to somebody who I perceive that perpetrated this on my family or on my community or on my county or Liberia, I will be happy. They just want to see that happen. They just, like I said earlier on, this entire court process is set straight with a lot of issues, like I said to you, memorial, national apologies, reforms, prosecutions. There are even some other people who did willful things in the country. Some of them they're not even regretting. Some of them are even benefiting. They are saying to themselves that if I not going through the war, what happened? It was because I fought the war that I had to the position today. So you did something against this country, they will pay you something else. I will talk about this in depth tomorrow, but this is just what's happening now, and this is a clear call. Now, the court, the office of the court, is saying that they have to receive their ballot money, amounting 1.7 million, a delay. Let me say this to you clearly. I will not miss my words. This thing about the War Economic Crimes Code is not a charity thing. It's not. This is a national obligation. It's a national obligation. Let me say this in clear terms. Those or a country who must respond responsibly to that responsibility becomes a responsible country or a responsible person or the responsible institution. So if we will not respond responsibly to our responsibility, then who are we? This is a national obligation. Mr. President, we've been dealing with two budgets now. 2024, 2025. When are we going to adequately fund the Office of War Economic Crime Code? We can just send people in one office there, they write all the documents, they won't do the work, they didn't get the money. But when they buy the funny cars for the people there, some of them leave from here, they go make honeymoon, they say they're sick, we can get them the money. We're giving them scratch cards, gasoline, we pay their dogs to their home. People feeling there, imagine. Some people not even get coke to their houses, but dog to your house, they are coke. Then the serious matter should be on. No. And I'll close up this. I'll take about two calls. Let Liberia be vigilant. Let us demand it. Let our lawmakers, the president, prioritize the country over just personal jerks or whatever it is. Instead, the judge we're talking about will be pointless and will not. I'll take two calls. Two persons who will follow the conversation. I'll take two calls. Just call me, two persons. And I said to you, *799 *11#. Yeah, let me take this call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Nathaniel. This is for Moses Clara in a 24th Shepherd District of State. The Liberian people vote for this government because of the so-called worker code. And this president is the Lord. Everything, no, this president is not one worker code in the Bureau. So the president African people, the parents of the Liberian people, because the fact is, people say that George Williams should bring a worker code in the Bureau. George Williams, to that, so it's kicking out. This president keeps the power. The people say we want the worker code, instead of the code of the law, the president was listening.
Okay. Okay, Moses. Let me talk to another person here. *799 *11#. Give away. Somebody must get their money. With any money I will leave it. No problem. Go ahead, my brother. Yeah, go ahead.
started walking up already. You had to put money in the budget, at least to add a budget up for the people to get the money and the product to do the work. We really need a worker for the work economic code. We need a worker code. We can be on the work economic code. So now if we make the work economic code, the people don't hear us. At least 9 days and another panel up waiting to support the work economic code. So that's why they have the other ability at least to see how to support the work economic code and raise the budget or at least improve the money in the budget for the work economic code and
okay, thank you, my brother. Let me say tomorrow I'm making my way to have a conversation with the folks there from the national volunteers, volunteer teachers. I'm hearing this. The government have lied to them. Government has said to put them on payroll. Government have not done it. They are now writing a letter, and the letter will be up to the Minister of Education, Dr. Jaso Jala, and they're saying that government have not said anything about them. Their school year that will start September, no volunteer teacher will enter classroom. And you know what it will mean for government schools? No, they say none of them will enter. And we're talking about pretty close to 6,000 teachers. This is a very huge number. They have said this, they have written a letter, to the Deputy Minister Administration. They have written it to Finance Director General, Civil Service Agency. They have written this to the ministry, and they are saying that the over 5,000 to 6,000 volunteer teachers will not enter classroom. They will boycott for 2025-2026 academic year. They will not go in classroom because government have lied to them, government have used them, government have done this. And I'm not talking with him. And what I'm going to say, I'm going to speaking to him about how they came up with this and the actual number of volunteer teachers. The actual number of volunteer teachers. The program sacrifice and today they be thrown down and they stay there suffering themselves. They will say that the bad teacher then they sell the pamphlet, they ask for money, but they on payroll. So I will talk with them tomorrow on the program. But I'll be so great. Thanks for joining me on today. It's been so wonderful. Andrew Gamble, head of production, have been here with me. I am your humble servant, Nathaniel. Until then, have a pleasant good afternoon. Let me say happy birthday to Akim Cully. Today your birthday, and also happy birthday to Mr. Alex Robert. Today is your birthday. I'll leave you with this song. Good afternoon. There are a lot of grace flowing down. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Many thanks to all of you on today.
My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down, for what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. My own country, they trying to track me down.